Sell Your Car UK is back and delighted to offer for sale this gorgeous Audi A4 2-litre FSI Sport. It's a 2006 on an 06 plate. It's automatic and is just about to hit 75,000 miles. It's had 3 owners from new, has a full service history. It was last serviced at 73,118 miles. Has some Audi services in there as well, both sets of keys. It's got a stamped up Audi duplicate service book, all of the other manuals, the wallet, the tools, the spare tyre, the locking wheel nut. It's got all the bits you need here with this Audi, and it's in lovely condition, as you can see for yourself. I'm just going to have a little wander around the car. You can see there's no big dents, there's no big scrapes or scratches. There are a few little marks on the car. Indeed, you might be able to see one there on the rear bumper. They're to be expected. This car is a privately owned vehicle previously. It's currently for sale using Sell Your Car UK. It actually came in as a part exchange. We've done a little bit to it ourselves, including we've just changed the gearbox oil on the car, as the automatic gearboxes, they're a little bit notorious with Audi and Volkswagen for going wrong, so they do need that doing, so we have done it. The cam belt is due for a change at 75,000 miles, but it has just been serviced, so we're going to leave that for the next service. And believe me, we are just flipping this, as they say in the trade. There's not going to be a lot of money in it for us, so we just want to get shot of it. It came in as a part exchange against another vehicle, and this is an opportunity for you buying through Sell Your Car UK to get yourself a real bargain Audi A4 Cabriolet. Now, there are some marks on the car. I'll just take you up close and personal with it. First of all, starting here on the bonnet, you can see me. Hello. You can see a stone chip. That's what I'm trying to show you. There's actually quite a few of these along the front of the bonnet here. It's to be expected at 74,900 miles, which it's showing at the moment, that or thereabouts. It'll probably be on 75,000 by the time you get it. Just showing you there, not the clouds, but that little stone chip. You'll be able to see detailed pictures of these on our Facebook page. If you go to SellYourCarUK.tv, you'll find links to it there, or indeed just head straight to facebook.com/SellYourCarUK.tv. You'll find an album of photographs. Now, there's some stone chipping, scuffing thing going on here. There's a little scuff. If you wanted to, you could get the whole front bumper resprayed using our contacts. They charge about 150 quid. They do that side, and they would also do this side as well. Now, that is just for the bumper. If you wanted it all blended it into the wings and doing it all really, really amazingly perfect and professionally, which is how we would recommend doing it, then you'd probably be looking at spending double that. £300 would get that all done. And then if you really wanted to, you could get the bonnet sorted out as well for another 200. So £500 would sort out all of that. It's totally not worth doing. It's why we haven't done it, and indeed we've just built it into the price here at Sell Your Car UK. So you're going to get yourself an absolute bargain here buying this car, and really nobody's even going to notice. Now, if we just go along the wheels over here, I just show you they have got some curbing around the edges, but it's actually got 2 brand new Continental tyres, and it's also got very, very good brakes, massive pads in there. Hopefully you can just about see that. There, is that showing up? There you go. Loads of life left in the pads and loads of life left in the discs as well. Those are the front ones. The back ones, the pads aren't quite so visible. I might be looking at the wrong thing, so I don't want to say anything, but it brakes fine. The wheels, though, are really disgusting. They've obviously been refurbished before, and whoever did the job after it was done, they got curbed again, and moisture has got in there behind the paint and caused it to crack. It's very common. It happens, especially when the job to refurb them hasn't been amazing. Now, to get the wheels sorted out would cost about £50 a corner. Just trying to show you those pads there. It would cost about £50 a corner, so £200 to get all 4 wheels done. And I do think all 4 wheels do need doing if you really kind of want to show off this car. But indeed, if you're just going to end up curbing it yourself, then that's 200 quid saved in your pocket. Now, we've adjusted the price accordingly, so again, you're getting yourself a bargain here. Now, at the back, there are some marks on the bumper. I'll just show you them as close up as I can. So there's some little scrapes there, and again, there are here as well. Now, again, that's going to require the whole rear bumper getting resprayed. And again, if you want to blend it into the wings as well, then you're looking again at about £300 to get all 3 of those panels sorted out. That's using our services here at Sell Your Car UK through our contacts. You may have your own who might do it a bit cheaper. You may have your own who might be a bit more expensive. They might want to sort out this as well at the same time. It's not showing up very well. There's a little water spots there. I'm just trying to show you, just there we go, little bird poo stain. And then you've got another one just there as well. How annoying. It could come out with a really good polish. There's no need to respray that boot lid just for that. And indeed, I'm being really fussy. But it's essential, I think. It saves you the hassle of coming down to see the car. Almost 6 minutes gone, you now know whether or not this is the car for you, or perhaps you're still thinking about it. Well, let me just take you down this side of the car very quickly. I'm going to come back to the boot in a second for a couple of very important reasons. Just want to show you again some marks on this wheel as well. As I said, 200 quid, all 4 wheels refurbed. Not going to really be able to show you that very easily, but there we go. The brake pads, again, life in them, but not as much as there is in the front, of which there is lots. There is a tiny, it's not easy to see, tiny little kind of imperfection. You can just about make that out there. Looks like somebody's opened the door previously and that's been into a pillar or somebody else's car quite hard, and that's been repaired, and you've got the little scuff there. I'm pointing it out because if you come down to see it, as I say, we have priced everything accordingly. So we have seen that at Sell Your Car UK, and we are selling the car sold as seen with these marks. So we've priced it really, really cheaply. This wheel, again, I'm being really fussy now showing you all the wheels, but I just want to show you so that you don't have to, when you get down here, worry about these things. And indeed, you can check them for yourself. And again, that's a brand new tyre on the front there. And now we're back round to the front of the vehicle, and all of those little marks and the wheels and everything just blend into the wonder that is this car. Show you as well, really clean along the edge here of the windscreen surround and the windscreen glass as well. There's no chips or cracks or stone chips or stones. I'll come to the interior in a moment, but I said I'd go around the back because I just want to point out something that is quite important. It looks like it has parking sensors. It does not. This car came into us just like this now. To get those parking sensors sorted, you'd spend £250. You need 2 rear sensors that go in here. We've put it through our computer, our fault code, using our mechanics. We did it when we changed the gearbox oil on the vehicle, which, as I say, we've just done and is a good thing to do. But that parking sensor issue was here with the car, and the fault was diagnosed as being those 2 centre ones. So to replace them, with the time and the labour and the cost of the parts, you're looking at £250. We have just reduced the price of the car accordingly. We're selling it without parking sensors, but if you wanted to have that work done, as I say, 250 quid. So it all stacks up. Now, if you were to buy this from a dealership, none of this work really would be done, with the exception, I think, of perhaps the parking sensors. They might sort that out, but indeed they would certainly charge you for the privilege. So you are getting yourself a real bargain here. Now, while we're around the boot, I'm going to open it. It's probably locked. It is. So I'm going to grab the key. As I say, you've got 2 of these keys. They are remote central locking. Got the Audi thing on them, very nice. Hold that down and the boot is now unlocked, and I can open it to reveal, in true Sell Your Car UK style, all the docks. Now, this video is almost 9 minutes long, so I'm going to be really brief. If you need any more information, please get in touch. Our email address is at the bottom of the video here on YouTube. Now, I want to show you, first of all, you've got a duplicate service book. The last thing in there is just from us here at the Gearbox Oil being done. That's by Premier Auto Care. We didn't have the book with us at the time. They're going to stamp the book for us. Previously to that was the service done in April 2013 at 73,118 miles. And we've got the bill for that as well. Just want to show you here, and that shows there that all the filters were done. Now, it's also showing that rear brake pads, 1 was done as well. So you only have to worry about 1 of them. It's hard for me to actually see without taking the wheels off. and they feel good. Now there are a couple of workshop notes to do with a little bit of oil on a front shock absorber, and also an upper suspension arm bush is starting to perish. Not hugely worrying stuff, so just been left, and in fact a little search back through all of the previous services, that's just a handwritten service schedule, but going back through some previous services, you actually find that those problems, as it were, exist for a long time on this vehicle, and it never seems to have got any worse. It's certainly never become a situation where it's needed doing. We have left it and again priced it accordingly. Next service is due probably on this car, well, in April 2014, or indeed 73, 83, maybe 83 to 85,000 miles, depending on 12,000 miles or 10,000 mile service intervals. Now, I'm being very dull now, so I just want to show you there's more bills here. This is something done where they've replaced a crankcase breather and oil separator valve with gasket, done in August of 2011 by Audi. There's some other bills in there as well. There's some more bills here, all for servicing, and here as well, and they all correspond. I hope I'm showing you this because I'm looking at the books, not the video, but also it all corresponds with these stamps here in this duplicate service book, which was a very good thing to get, as sadly the original has been lost, which does happen. You're also getting all of the other books, including the owner's manual. You're getting the MOT certificates. Last MOT done July the 18th of it was done on the 15th of July 2013. It expires July 19th 2014. Again, those things here are on the advisory notice, the stuff that you saw on that bill there with regards to the oil and the bushes, or bush. Nothing really to worry about majorly. If it was, it would have been done. These are just usually put on here so that the garage is covering their own back and might even get some work out of it. You've got the V5 showing 2 former keepers. It's currently on its 3rd owner. That 3rd owner bought this car in January of 2009, so they've actually done quite a few of these services themselves, and when they did buy it, we've got the bill here for it. They paid £15,000, 15,110 in total, including the road fund license. If that's not showing up, do check out Facebook. All the pictures are there, facebook.com/sellyourcaruk.tv. Down here we've got a bill for those 2 front tyres, both Continental, about £290 spent on them, and you've also got an HPI certificate here showing it's all clear. It's never been stolen and recovered. It's never been involved in a major accident, and it has no finance outstanding. Underneath all of that stuff is your spare tyre with all your locking wheel nut and bills and all the rest of it. And also here is the roof. I think we'll show you that in a moment. Warning triangle as well. Right, that is everything in the boot. 12 minutes 35. You must love this car if you're still watching this by now. I hope you do. It's absolutely gorgeous. I just want to show you from another angle. Look how lovely that looks. Now this is the last time you're going to see it with the roof down, so enjoy it. Right, we're going to go and have a look inside the car now. Simple press of the button here unlocks the doors. Hold it down and it actually unlocks all the doors. So the passenger side, whatever. Anyway, if I open the driver's side, just to show you, you've got a little thing here that turns off the, it's not showing up very well, there you go, little buttons here that turn off the interior alarm sensor. You've got your electric windows, including a big button there which closes and opens all of them at the same time. Electric mirrors, they're not electrically folding mirrors. You've got your central locking buttons here. Grey leather interior in lovely condition. You can see that for yourself. Now this has done 75,000 miles. It's been verified, that mileage, so we know it to be 100% accurate, and the leather stands up in a good test of time there. You can see for yourself a few little marks, show some signs of wear, but actually it's very clean, which is hard to find when you find lighter colours of leather like this car's got. Only 2 seats in the back, so if you're looking for 3, this is not the car for you. There's no ISOFIX points as well. You can get child seats if you want to plug your children in, but ISOFIX ones won't be able to plug in using those ISOFIX points in the back of this car. I need to make that clear because some people do need those specific seats. In here you've got the little button for the roof. I'll press that in a moment. Automatic gearbox with Switchtronic, so you can change the gears manually yourself, and you can even do that from the steering wheel using the down and the up shifters, which all work absolutely perfectly. And as I say, we've just changed the gearbox oil. You've got a tape deck which is actually really useful because you can get those tape to MP3 player cables, so that you can actually plug your MP3 player into the car through that and use the stereo speakers. You've got dual zone climate control down here and heated seats as well. They're not electrically operated, but they are heated. You've got a very nice armrest here with a little port here for a phone connector as well, but that's beyond me. Read the manual. I don't think you're actually going to be able to plug your phone into this car, but you can always get yourself a Bluetooth phone kit or indeed a headset. Now I'm going to take the key, I'm going to jump in, and I'm going to show you that this car starts the first time with absolutely no problems whatsoever. See? You doubted me. It's done 74,945 miles. We'll call that 75,000. Now, the cam belt does need changing at 75,000 miles according to Audi. It wasn't done in the last service. We're not going to be doing it. It's been priced accordingly. If you want to do it straight away, that's entirely up to you. If you want to wait until the next service, that is again entirely up to you. If you never want to do it, that's your choice. I'm going to press this button here. I think it's press. It is press, and this happens. The roof, it's not the quickest thing in the whole wide world, but it is one of the cleanest, as you can see for yourself with this lovely interior. It's got quite a light interior which matches the grey leather, and that's a nice feel because it just means that the cabin's not too dark when the roof is all sealed, and it's done and dusted. All the windows, you miss the windows go up, and that's it. The boot thing goes down and we're done. It starts, it runs, there's no warning lights. Inspection wise, I can tell you, if I just press this button, its next service is due, according to this, in 8,200 miles or 272 days. And you saw there the check is okay, everything is good. You've got auto lights in this car. They're not auto wipers, but you do have a trip computer which allows you just to scroll through these little things here. Shows you your range, your miles per gallon, which is a very healthy 27.1. That's very healthy. I'm not sure, that's probably just driving to the end of the driveway. That's more like it, 20.3 on a trip done recently. It's just a neat little thing there. It's nothing really that serious. And again, I can check here, if I go here, I can check the services, and again, there you go, service in 8,200 miles. It's not showing me anything else. I'll take away from that. Dual zone climate control, all working absolutely perfectly, gets cold in an instant, which has been very useful. And the stereo saying Audi Symphony is actually a Bose stereo. I won't turn it on because then I've got to pay copyright on YouTube, but there are the speakers that say Bose. You've got this lovely chrome trim throughout the car, including on the door handles and around the dashboard. There is a bit of wear on the steering wheel. I just want to show you just there, but it's to be expected. The car's been gripped by 74,500 miles of hands. It's a horrible thought, isn't it? And if anyone's wearing a ring, that can scuff that all up. Right, I think that's about all there is to show you on the inside here. You've seen it pretty much before, as I said, when I had the roof down. So I shall jump out. Excuse me for being a bit cumbersome. I've shown you the back, I've shown you the front. The floor mats are lovely. There's a little tiny bit of wear there, but it's very slight. But it's really clean, this car. It's absolutely lovely, and it will make whoever buys it very happy. Now, this is what it looks like with that lovely roof up. It's a black hood, and it looks lovely. It's very clean, but there is a little bit of wear. So when we're up here and showing you that, I want to get up close and personal. You can see here a time when it wasn't cleaned very thoroughly. Could do with a good shampoo to get that out. It's been shampooed by us, so it was worse than that, but it's looking a lot better. There's also a little bit of roughing of the fabric just here. Now, it's not causing any leaks, and you saw the lining on the inside of the roof as it went up, so there's nothing to worry about with these here. It's purely cosmetic. It could get worse. A new roof for these would set you back a pretty penny. It's not worth replacing. And as I say, as I'm showing it to you, we have taken it into consideration when pricing this vehicle. Everything has been taken into consideration when pricing this vehicle. At Sell Your Car UK, we want the cars we sell to be sold honestly, openly, and at the fairest possible price. So you're not buying this for part exchange money, but you're also not going to be buying it for retail money either. It is a great bargain, Audi A4, and it could be yours exclusively through Sell Your Car UK.